Hello, everyone. This is Frank, founder and CEO of the V2M2 Group Digital Marketing Agency. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you a lot of tips and advice on how to ensure digital marketing success with your company. I'm also going to be sharing with you in detail a case study on how after just 3 weeks of running our first campaign for a client, we were able to increase the revenue by over 50% and our average order value by 57.8%. So, number one, how do you prepare your business for digital marketing success? I like to think about this analogy. When you're trying to get somewhere, we always pull out our phone and we consult Google Maps. All right? And Google Maps always gives us two choices. Do you want to take the fast route, or you're going to take this other route that may take a little longer? Now, usually the longer route involves no tolls or very small tolls, little amount of tolls. The faster route usually has tolls. All right? So, do you want to get there faster, pay a little bit more, or get to your destination slower and pay next to nothing? Well, for the most part, most of us choose the faster route. It is no different when it comes to digital marketing or business. You have to be willing to invest if you want to reach your business goals faster. All right? So that actually is point number one. This is one thing that you need to be aware of when starting your digital marketing journey. Do you have the time and the resources? You're going to have to pay, and you're also going to have to be patient in getting the results that you want. However, this will often be faster than if you pay next to nothing at all and you want results like yesterday. In my 8+ years of running digital marketing campaigns for companies all over the world, I can tell you time and time again, those that wanted results in 1, 2, 3 months, or those that were not willing to invest their time, resources, and oftentimes money, did not get the results that they wanted. Okay? So, that's point number one. You have to be willing to invest your time and your resources, as well as be patient for the results to come in. Number two, your culture has to be prepared for a digital transformation. If there's one red flag that I've seen, it is a culture that is not. I've worked with multi-million-dollar companies that wanted to go through a digital transformation, and they were not ready either because of high turnover or a disbelief. The culture did not believe that this was something that they needed to do, which made the implementation of the digital marketing strategy even more difficult. So you have to prepare your culture from the leadership down for a digital transformation. There has to be a buy-in, or at least a buy-in from the most important people that will be involved in implementing that digital transformation. Okay, so that's two things: time, resources, culture. Number three, do you have the infrastructure? Now, I will say a big part of this business's success, the one that I'm going to be sharing the case study with you, was because they did have most of the infrastructure in place. Now, I'm not talking about some really elaborate infrastructure, just the basics. Google Analytics, okay? Do you have the data in place? Because what I found is a lot of those businesses and many times agencies that are not consulting the data and just jumping right into a digital strategy do not have a high rate of success. You need the data to back up your decision. So do you have Google Analytics in place? A lot of times, do you even have the finances in place, meaning the financial projections or just an understanding of your profit margins and which products or services do you need to stay in the black? Because what happens oftentimes is a lot of companies will want to throw spaghetti at the wall, promoting every single thing that they have under the sun without any real focus. You need to get about 100 leads just to close 30 sales because they have a 30% closing rate, all right? But a lot of companies don't know that. They don't even pay particular attention to what is their conversion rate, all right? So for the marketer, how are they supposed to know, look, this is how many people we need to be generating to your website, how many people we need to get into your database, how many people need to get into your marketing automation or your nurturing program, okay? So do you have a clear understanding of, let me break it down like you're a fifth grader, how many widgets you need to sell to reach your goals? Because sales and marketing should be joined at the hip. So, in conclusion, three things. You need the time and the resources and be willing to invest in that. Number two, you need to make sure that your culture is ready for a digital transformation and the implementation of a digital marketing strategy. And number three, what's number three? Have the necessary infrastructure in place. And usually by infrastructure, I mean the data, the sales data, the financial data, all right? Conversions, if there's seasonality, everything like that. You need to understand that, or at least have the tools in place so that a wise marketer can look at this data and be able to identify trends that could help build out your digital marketing strategy. All right. So anyway, I hope that helped. Everybody take care. Stay tuned for the next video.